Hey everyone, this is Flosion here. I'm making like a small commentary because there's a testing's open. Apparently it's only going to be for a short time. They said probably around 24 hours or something. But there's a lot of really cool class balance changes coming out, um, and I'm probably going to read through those at the end of the video. But I think the coolest thing to me is the new Mystic. The new Mystic is super cool. So it looks like they're reworking Paladin, Mystic, and Priest. And the T6 abilities, basically, of the Mystic and the Priest. I'm not sure about the Paladin. I'll have to go back and look at the patch notes or whatever, or the changes. But basically, they're adding new effects to the T6 abilities. So for the Mystic, you can see these red gods here, like. If I stasis like over here, you see the Flying Brain turns red. That actually takes 50% more damage, which is awesome. And the orb here, the curse effect is only on the tier 6 orb. You could see effect on self, Berserk for 3.1 seconds. Basically, it's a warrior buff. So you get your attack speed buff for 3.1 seconds on self. And anything within 7.9 squares of your stasis gets cursed for 11 seconds, which is really cool because like these constructs right here, I can go all the way back here, stasis like right here, and look, it hit the constructs. Like that's crazy range. But like I said, curse makes them take 50% more damage. 50% more damage, which is super cool. Another big thing they're adding to the game is wisdom scaling. Like the higher your wisdom is, the more effect your orb has. The more range it has, the longer it lasts, and the bigger effect it has, basically. So earlier I didn't have max wisdom. The curse was only for like 9 seconds, and then I maxed wisdom, and now the curse is for 11 seconds. So that's another really cool thing Kabam is adding is scaling, basically. AP, or I've been playing too much League of Legends. Not AP scaling, wisdom scaling. But I don't know. I really think it's really cool the way they're adding everything. I'm going to include a link to the change notes or patch notes, whatever you want to call them, because I know it's on testing, so it's not anything official yet. But I'll put a link down in the description for the changes, for the change notes. Super awesome. And I just realized I have music in the background of this video. It's probably going to get copyrighted. Oops. Well, hopefully it doesn't. And yeah, so okay, that like threw me off now that I think about that. But oh, farming got a sea sword. But yeah, so I think it really encourages team play because this is really nice. Also, when you stasis the gods, because the stasis lasts for 6 seconds and the curse is 11 seconds, after they come out of stasis, for 5 seconds, they still take more damage, which is really cool as well. So it sets up a lot of stuff, like it can set up a lot of bosses. We did a crawling depths earlier, and basically the boss is immune to stasis. So you can just keep it perma cursed. And another thing is you can curse them, switch to your conflict, get your damage buff, and like Mystic has a legit chance at, like, I'm not saying Mystic didn't do damage before, but compared to Wizards and stuff, Mystic can actually do on par damage basically with Wizards, with attack speed buff, damage buff with the curse now, and everything like that. So it's really cool. I know I talked this whole video about Mystic and not about anything else. But I don't know. I just think the Mystic changes are the coolest. Just a couple of other points, I guess. They're changing the way the T6 tome works for the Priest. Basically, it gives a 2-second... Well, I don't know what the max is. It's probably 3.1 seconds like this. But it's speedy. Gives you speedy. So a Priest T6 Tome gives it speedy now, which is cool. It also, the healing scales off wisdom as well, so it can heal up to like 300 something. I'm not sure. Let me next this real quick and actually check that, because they're selling everything for like 1 fame and stuff like that. So right here, so I have max wisdom. It shows me within 7.9 squares, basically healing for 9.4 seconds. I assume that means it's like Paladin, like how Paladin buff would give you damage buff plus plus healing, basically. Also, the party heal is 316, which is huge. And then you see the speedy for 2.3 seconds. So that's another cool thing they did there. I don't think they changed anything on... Oh, the prot, they changed the armor scaling. So armored for 6.3 seconds. That's awesome. Fury, I don't think there was really any change there. Other than the heal, of course. Paladin, I think they added this -4 defense on the seal. But you can see the healing for 7.9 seconds, damaging for 7.9 seconds, invulnerable for 1.8 seconds actually. So it looks like the invulnerable scales. Invulnerable might scale on Vit actually. Not sure. They were talking about Vit scaling or vitality scaling in the notes as well. But yeah, a lot of changes coming. It seems really cool. Oh yeah, the Orb of Conflict, by the way, gives 3-second speedy with max wisdom and 3.1 damaging, 3.1 second damaging. So there are a lot of big changes coming. Looks like class balance wise, Paladins are getting higher max defense. I don't know if you noticed, but Mystic actually got a little buff to Dex. They got 5 more Dex. Or maybe it was 5. Yeah, 5 more Dex. I'm fairly sure. But yeah, a lot of cool things. I'm going to go ahead and link the patch notes down in the description. You can go ahead and check them out yourself. I did a very basic overview, mainly on Mystic, because I'm stoked about the Mystic changes. It's really makes Mystic really strong, and I don't know, really good for all-around team play. I like it. I like being able to coordinate with groups rather than solo play. Of course, everybody loves solo play, but I mean, the Mystic's able to add so much to a group now, damage-wise, positioning, especially like I said on dungeon bosses that are immune to stasis. Just you can curse them 100% of the time and just do mega damage, like plus Paladin, plus Warrior. Like, I don't know. It's like Mystic has become another really awesome damaging support class. It's really cool. So yeah, take a look at the patch notes for yourself. Try testing if it's up. Testing.realmofthemadgod.com. And yeah, thanks for watching. Sub for more content and all that cool stuff. I'm active on Realm again, if you have noticed. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.